be my baby. Remember when you used to wear my chain?
Hey guys, it's me Charmaine. I'm back with another video. So today's video is going to be a little different. I'm going to be doing an advice video for high school freshmen. I'm going into grade 12 in September. So before we get started, if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button and give the video a big thumbs up. I think we can get into the video now. Like, I've been talking for 20 years. First, I'm just going to start off with my experience when I was in grade 8 going into grade 9, and that can go to like some advice for you guys. So when I was in grade 8, I was in that same mindset that I know a lot of you guys are in now, that like, oh, these are my best friends, we're going to high school together, we're gonna go through all of high school together. I'm not saying that that does not happen, but for majority of the time, the friends that you have in elementary school will not be the same friends that you keep in high school. I was in that same mindset of like, oh, these are gonna be my best friends, they're all going to the same high school, and we were all signed up and registered for the same high school to go to, and we were all excited. It's mid-July now. I'm still under the impression that I'm going to the same school that majority of my school was going to, because that was like our home school. And then suddenly my mom calls me in for a little chat, drops the news on me that I'm going to be going to this all-girls school that I was not familiar with at all. Like, I knew no one that went there or was going there. So obviously my reaction was terrible. Like, I was so mad, I was crying, I was screaming. It was like it was the end of the world. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, no, my friends, I have no friends there. Obviously I ended up making friends, and I have the friends that I have now, but we'll get into all of that. That was just my little story of how it was for me when I was going into high school. So I definitely had that struggle and that fear of like not having any friends and not being around people that I knew and stuff. So now I'm gonna actually jump into some advice for you guys, because that's why you clicked on the video. I'm gonna start off with friendship. That seems to be at the focal point of a lot of people's lives in those early years. Not even gonna just say that. Even people my age are still so focused on friends. Are my friends doing this? You're going to lose some friends going into high school. It's a fact, especially if you're not going into the same high school. Like, we all want to say, oh, we'll keep in touch. I know from my personal experience that I went through that does not always happen. You probably won't still be close friends with them in high school, and that is not to say that you won't be for sure. To make that happen, you need to both put in a lot of effort, because it does take a lot of effort. You just forget about them because you're in your new school, you have your new friends, and that's not a bad thing. It just means that you're moving forward in life, and moving forward in life does include losing friends. You're not always going to keep the same friends, and that's the same thing in high school. I'm letting you guys know now, in grade 9 you probably will start off with a certain group of friends, usually a big group of friends, but as you go through, you will see who are your real friends and who are not your real friends. In my grade 12 year, I don't have a lot of friends. Just keep that in mind with people in high school, because that leads me to my next point. You do not want to just be trusting anybody and everybody with everything, because you don't know people's intentions, especially in grade 9 with new people that you're meeting. So you don't want to be just giving information out willy-nilly to everybody that you come in contact with, because that is how your business goes and is spread around. Don't take this in the wrong way that I'm saying you're not supposed to have a big group of friends. You can have your big group of friends, but make sure in that big group of friends that you know who your close ones are. It is really easy to like get caught up in drama and gossip and stupid stuff like that in high school, but you need to realize that is not what you're there for. You are at high school solely for your education. Like, you're there to further your education and move on. When you're in high school, you will probably feel like, oh, this is my whole life, but within 4 years you're gonna be moving on to bigger and better things, with or without those people that you called your best friends in high school. So the drama and the gossip is so irrelevant. You do not want to get involved in that stuff, because that starts affecting yourself and that starts affecting your grades. And I'm going to go into grades right now. I know when you're going into your freshman year, that is not what you're mainly concerned about. You're mainly concerned about, my friends, I have to look cute every day. That is not going to last like Trust me, that is the most important part, and that is what all your focus should be on. Your focus should not be on little friend drama. Your focus should not be on boys. Your focus should be on your education, because out of all of those things, which one is going to actually further your career in life and further you in life? Your education. That's the only one that can do that. It's a big transition from grade 8 to grade 9, because the work is not hard in grade 9. It's just the fact of applying yourself, because middle school, elementary school, you kind of get a free pass by. People kind of felt like they didn't really need to study, or they didn't really need to do their homework all the time. I know I felt like that sometimes. That you're gonna have to know how to be organized and to not procrastinate, because it will affect your grades. Trust me, it will. So you want to make sure you're doing your homework, you're studying. Even if your teacher is not checking your homework is what helps you on tests. Don't expect to have a test come and then you start studying, but the whole unit you have not been doing your homework. You think you're suddenly just gonna understand the content. Like, I know there are those people that don't need to do their homework and don't need to study, and then they still get A's, but like, most of us are not like that. We do have to study and we do have to do our homework. You want to make sure you are actually doing your homework all the time and studying all the time. I know in like America, you guys you have like your GPA and things like that, so like they do look at your grade 9 mark. In Canada, or at least for my school, colleges and universities don't look at your grade 9 marks and grade 10 marks. They really look at your junior and senior year marks. We were slacking in grade 9 because we just felt like it doesn't really count, don't need to do it, which is so wrong. I'm telling you now, it is so wrong. You want to know why? Because even though those marks may not be shown to your colleges and universities, it's the fact of getting into that habit of doing your homework, getting into that habit of studying. Because trust me, if you get into that habit from freshman year, it is so easy, so much easier in the rest of your high school year. It's a habit for you. It's normal for you to do your homework. It's normal for you to study. If you don't study and do your homework grade 9, grade 10, grade 11, and you expect senior year to suddenly be a genius and to start getting A's all around, you're confused, because that's not gonna happen. I'm telling you now, that is not gonna happen. I kind of expect that same thing. Like, grade 9, grade 10, I was slacking. My marks weren't terrible or anything like that, but they could have been much better. Grade 11, I really applied myself. I always studied. I did my homework, and there were results for those actions. My marks were way better. Even if great colleges and universities are not looking at those freshman marks, do it for yourself, because trust me, the satisfaction that you get from getting good grades, and it makes you happy with yourself. I'm just gonna stop there for grades. Grades are what matters, not your friends. Honestly, I know that sounds kind of like cold and rude, but it's true. They don't matter, because in 10 years, you're most likely not going to be talking to any of these people. You just have to think about it that way. When little dramas, just irrelevant stuff come about, you have to remind yourself, this stuff is not benefiting me or my future in any type of way. Like, that's what you have to keep reminding yourself, because it's true, it's not benefiting you. Just ignore it and focus on yourself and focus on your education. I am so excited to be done high school. You do not understand. Next year, I'm not gonna have to be in this place with all these people that I don't like. I'm kidding, but I'm really not kidding, to be honest. Like, peer pressure. When you're in high school, there are gonna be a lot of things surrounding you that you do not want to get yourself involved with. There are gonna be a lot of things that other people are doing that you probably should not be doing, and you know you should not be doing. But that peer pressure will come around, and you're just like, should I do it? Should I do it? Everyone's doing it. Do not do it. Don't fall into that pathway, because that can affect your future. Remember, this whole video is about your future. Everything I say, trust me, everything I say, I'm bringing it back to your future. And it's true, because it all does affect your future. Just because everyone's doing it does not mean that you should do it. And trust me, if everyone is doing something, it is not like movies.
Like, do it or you're a loser. Do it, you're not cool. Do it, you have to do it to be part of the team.
No one does that. No one cares in high school. If people are doing things and you don't feel comfortable in doing it, this could go for anything, and you just don't feel comfortable doing it, tell them. And more times they will say, okay. No one is there to be like, you're a loser. And if people are saying that and people are doing that, those are not your friends. I'm telling you, those are not your friends, because friends would not do that to another friend, make them feel like an outcast. That is not what friends do. That's another point I want to say. If you notice things, you peep things that you're like, okay, that's not friend-like. Okay, that's kind of weird. Why'd she do that? Those are little signs in your head. Those are not people that you want to be surrounding yourself with. And you don't necessarily have to speak up and be like, and start a problem or start a fight, start a drama. You can just keep those things in your head and just keep it to yourself and just slowly distance yourself from those type of people. Okay, here is another point. Teachers. With teachers, don't be rude to teachers. Me and Adaya kind of talked about this in our get ready chit chat, get ready with this video, my last video. Go check it out if you haven't seen it yet. Don't be rude to your teachers for no reason. Don't think it makes you look cool, because in my opinion, all you look like is disrespectful. If I see my friend doing that type of thing, I don't like it. I point out to them. I let them know. I tell them like, okay, but you're being rude, because they'll complain about the teacher and I'll be like, but you're kind of in the wrong because you're being rude. Because I don't like that at all. I hate when people are rude to teachers for no reason, because it just makes me think, I'm like, that's somebody's parent. How would you feel if someone was talking to your parent in that way? It's pointless, because more times you're just going to end up in the principal's office or something like that. Is that really worth it? Having to go sit in the principal's office for the rest of the day, getting a call home, getting detention, when you could have easily just avoided that and just, I don't know, listen to the teacher? Just an idea. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, be nice to your teachers. Let me just put this out there. High school is so unbelievably different from any high school movie you've ever seen. For example, in movies in high school, you see people standing around between between classes all the time. That is not the case. In my school, and in majority of schools, you have 5 minutes to get to your next class from class to class. You have 5 minutes. So no one has time to just be strolling down the hallway slowly, talking to everyone. And even between classes, I always see this in movies. The hallway has like 10-15 people. It is never like that. It is jam packed. So no one has time for you to just be strolling slowly, talking to your friends in the middle of the hallway. My point was, for bringing all that up, high school is not like the movies, especially when it comes to seniors. Don't get it in your head that seniors are rude, seniors are bullies, seniors hate the freshmen. I remember in my freshman year, the seniors were so nice. They were so nice and welcoming to us. Don't get that in your head that the seniors are gonna be bullying all of you guys and they're gonna hate from the jump. I said from the jump because I'm not gonna say that seniors are gonna be rude to you, because a lot of times, and you don't want to do this, freshmen come in and they are so over dramatic, so extra, so loud, then they'll actually be rude to you. Or if you guys are one of those people that stand right in the middle of the hallways just to stop and talk, when people have 5 minutes to get to their class that's on the other side of the school, the seniors will probably be rude to you. Not even just the seniors, anyone in the school will probably be rude to you for that. Overall, make sure that you are just focused on yourself. Focus on your grades. Focus on you. That is it. Don't let those little pointless things interfere with your grades and in your success and in your life. Because if you do allow that to happen, it will happen. You're gonna look at yourself and be like, how did I get here? Why are my grades so low? Because you let distractions get in the way of your success, and you do not want to do that. High school is not scary. High school is fun, and you can make it even more fun by getting involved in things like clubs and teams. I myself am involved in a lot of clubs in my school, and I feel like that makes my high school experience a lot more fun because I'm actually involved in the high school. You meet more friends that way, especially in grade 9. If you're having trouble with meeting friends or anything like that, or making friends, teams are a great way to make friends. Teams and clubs, join them. It looks good on your college and university application. High school is a big part of your life, so you do want to make it. This is your high school experience. You can make it as good as you want it to be. With all that being said, I want to wish all of you guys good luck that are going to be freshmen this year. Don't worry, don't be scared, don't be nervous. You guys are gonna do great. And thank you for watching this video, because I feel like this video is gonna be very long. So if you guys enjoyed it, if you enjoyed the advice I gave, please give the video a big thumbs up. I would appreciate that a lot. And if you are not subscribed, make sure you do subscribe. That's it for today. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.